Hey guys, it's Morgan Ellis with Better Life Realty, and it's Friday, 8 o'clock. It's happy hour. So today I'm going to make a new drink for us. It's called a Cherry Crush. It's kind of cherry season right now, or at least there's a ton of cherries at the grocery store. So I thought it might be a good idea to use something that you can easily find. So we're starting off with cherries. I use some just deep, dark red cherries, and I cut out the pits, of course, so I've already got them ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with them in a glass. I'm making two right here, and we're just going to mash them up. So if you don't have a mixer and a strainer, that's okay. You can always use the glass. That means we'll add our ice after. So I've got this handy dandy masher here, and I'm going to crush them as much as possible. Now we're also going to add mint, but we're not going to add mint until after we're done crushing. You never crush the mint. If you do, you're going to get bits and pieces in your drink. It's just not going to be tasty. Now I kind of quartered these cherries. I really should have cut them up a lot finer. I'm still going to get the juice, but if I cut them up a lot finer, I wouldn't have these big chunks in here. So just remember that. Don't do what I just did, right? Okay, so now that we've got that, we're actually going to put a little bit of simple syrup. Now the simple syrup isn't really for the cherries so much as it is for the mint. So I've got the mint right here. We'll add that up after. Remember, we're not crushing the mint. So to activate the mint leaves, you take the whole stem if you can. You can just slap them around. I know it kind of looks silly, but as soon as you do that, it gets really fragrant, and this one smells really good. So we'll put a couple of leaves in the bottom here. Now we're putting the simple syrup in here to kind of activate the mint. When we mix it around in here, the simple syrup is going to kind of absorb it, and I like lots of mint, so I'm using like this whole stem. You don't have to use much, just mint to the taste. I'm also going to put some lime in here. So cherry always goes well with lime. Mint, cherry, lime, what could go wrong? Alright, so I have those in here. Now I'm using my masher again, but I'm not really mashing it. I'm just kind of swirling it around. You can press it a little bit. Again, don't mash it. You don't want to have big chunks of mint. It's for flavor, not for eating, really. Okay? So now that we've got that, we're going to put our ice in. Ice all the way to the top. Make sure you do it all the way to the top. Alright? And so you can either go about 20 to 25% with your liquor if you're just eyeballing, or you can use some sort of measure. So I'm using bourbon, so all you need in this is bourbon and some soda water. Of course, we talked about the rest of the ingredients, but I'm going to pour an ounce into each of them. I spilled a little bit over here, so we'll put a little bit more in that one. Now we also want to have some great flavor with it, so we're using not tonic water, but soda water. So let's add that, making sure I get equal parts. Should take us all the way to the rest at the top. Remember, that's because we added enough ice to begin with. Now it's not going to taste so well if we just drink it like this. We need to mix it up. So you can just go back into your mixer, any other sort of glass. You can do it one time. You can do it two times. It's going to give it a nice color now because we've mashed up those cherries. You can see that they end up being nice and pink. Now I really wanted to use all my mint, so I did. So we can put just a cherry right on top. I'm going to do that with one. I'm going to do that one with the other. And this is a cherry crush made with bourbon, lime, mint, simple syrup, and cherries, of course. Cheers. Yeah, that's good. All right, guys, I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you next Friday for another happy hour. Thanks.